Gaffer, 3-2 win today. How happy are you to get your first win of the season?
Yeah, first win in the league, yeah. We've won here before in the cup, but yeah, it's a massive win for us. That's for the supporters, you know, they've stuck with us, they've travelled in the away games where we've picked up points, and they come and really supported the team tonight, and we thank them for that, and that results for you. Yeah, it's a big win for us. I'm really happy. Look forward to the next game, and you know, we're 5 unbeaten now, so it's a good run.
Obviously the 3 points are the most important thing, but it was a really entertaining game of football today, wasn't it?
It was. You know, their league position, you know, I don't think reflects their level of quality. I think they put the ball in really dangerous areas. They've got players at the front end of the pitch that can hurt you, and you know, they really put us on the back foot in the early 5 or 10 minutes. We managed to get a goal, and probably against the run of play. A really good strike from Tiddy. He's been training really well, and in the last 2 or 3 games he's been one of our best players, so really pleased for him, and his quality shows when he's been able to pick up the ball in that 10 position, and then, you know, I think, you know, that was the start of a really good performance throughout the game, really. I think they had some really good chances. Crawley's made an unbelievable save, another fantastic performance from him, but I think in the main we held them out to really, you know, limited chances, apart from the one that, you know, Crawley made an outstanding save. There wasn't much, but, you know, the free kick was a worldie. You know, another third free kick we've conceded, gone in the top bins. You know, it's one of those things, but the resilience and character of the group is there for all to see. I think the goal that Nick scored is so pleased for him. Tough pre-season, coming out injured, and then obviously coming back into the team, and we believe in Nick. We know what quality he's got, and it's a great strike with his right foot to give us the 3 points.
How effective was the pressure that we applied today? That high press on their defence really came into fruition, especially for the goals we scored.
Of course, you know, we're not a team that want to sit back. We want to be aggressive. We want to be on the front foot. You know, Dom and Tom up top, and backed up by the midfield boys today, did a really good job in the high press. We turned over the ball a number of occasions. We could have capitalised a little bit better with a little bit more quality on our first touch or our final pass. But the aggression that we showed in the high press was really good, and we need to make sure we continue to do that in the coming games. That's part of our identity, and that's what we want to continue to push. But again, there's still lots of areas for us to improve. Really pleased with our set play structure today. Some things that we altered and tweaked, and it seemed to work today. So really pleased on many aspects today.
And obviously we saw a great goal from Tilly, but also, as we said, a great goal from Tsaroulla. The fans are familiar. He scored many goals from that exact position before, and you knew when the ball left his foot there was a chance of it flying in.
Of course, he's got a rocket left foot, you know. But what we have been on at with James about his quality when he's in that final third, and he hasn't played always in his best position. He's very versatile, and that sometimes can hinder. But we've been decimated by injuries, as everyone knows, and he's filled in roles in other positions and done well. But now in his favoured role, like I said, the last 3 games, he's done very well. I also think Dom Telford needs a lot of credit tonight. I think the chance that he had just before was an easy chance for him, and normally he would score that, but then just shows the quality that he has when he's in front of goal. He's really calm, and he didn't faze him when the next chance came, and you know, that sets him off now on the league. It's his 2nd goal in 3 games, and you know, if we have our front players firing and we're able to call on the bench that we had tonight with good depth, with good players coming on, that's really helpful to see us out in games.
Yeah, and plenty of chances created, but 3 assists today for Tom Nichols. Every goal was set up by Nico.
It's brilliant, and you know, he's been exceptional since we came to the club. I think his attitude and focus in his training. He's such a good footballer. He's really intelligent, but he scores goals, you know, and that's also a great asset to have. And I think Tom's an outstanding character, you know, and we're really lucky to have him, and he's doing a great job for us. And like you say, 3 assists, it's fantastic. And you know, he'll get his goals, but also assists are also important for the team.
And our sponsors, Wexco Cargo, selected Ludwig as their man of the match. What did you make of his performance?
Yes, again, and you know, we're big believers in development of players. We give a lot of players opportunity, and we give a lot of trust and belief in the players that we select. You've seen that in our team selections over the course of our time. Young players will get lots of one-to-one coaching on and off the pitch, and give them a lot of things so they can look to improve. And we want to see it quickly transferred onto the game, because at first team level you don't get a lot of chance to make too many mistakes, and he's a player that can have a really good career if he's ready to listen and learn and take on information. And he showed a really good performance today. I made the decision to start him today. I think he scored the goal against Salford. He's been good in most of the pre-season games, and he deserves his chance. Travis was picking up a glute strain, and it wasn't necessary to rush him back in this game, plus the other injuries that we have at centre back. So he deserved his chance and he took it, and that's really pleasing to see. And but also Nick wasn't playing, he got suspended, he got back in the team today, so there was a couple of selection things that we had to do today that was challenging because we've got so many good players, but the ones that came in today did a really good job.
Also selected was Tom Fellows. We saw him at Salford putting in a great shift, and it was just the same again today. Yeah,
he's a good player. There's more to come. You've only seen half of his ability really so far, but what you will see week in, week out is his athleticism, his speed, his work rate for the team. 19 years old, and how he's performing so far in his first 2 games is credit to him, and he's doing well, he's enjoying it, and like I say, there's much more to come from him in the final third, and you'll see that going forward, but really pleased with his contribution so far. He's on a good path.
And after the game, you could see how much that win meant to yourself, to Dan Machichi and the rest of the coaching team. It was a brilliant end to the game, wasn't it? Celebrating with the fans.
Yeah, I think all the staff, everyone here that works at the football club works extremely hard, day in, day out, to try and be successful. We've had lots of fantastic nights here in the Cup, and many memories that will stay with us forever. But we want to make sure that our bread and butter in the league is also very important. And we're fully aware of the results in the league in terms of wins haven't been there, but like I said, we've picked up 2 away results and points, and now it's time at home we capitalise and build on, and we can't wait to come back here and play at home again in the next game. Now we've got that first win, and now it's great. It's looking forward now, lots of things to work on, lots of things to improve, but we're in a good moment.
Gaffer, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Nick, our first league win, I bet everyone, and especially yourself, is very delighted with that.
Yeah, I'm so happy. We've been unfortunate in recent games. We've been playing some good football, and today we're just buzzing to come home with a win.
Obviously, it's great to get that first win. The 3 points on the board, get us up the table, and it was deserved today, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and it's just a little glimmer of great things to come from this team. We've got so many good players. Everyone stepped up. Like I said, it was 11 star men out there. Everyone just put in a massive shift, and we absolutely deserve that win.
And obviously, we know how frustrating it's been with you with injury, then suspended, unfortunately, but back in the team with a bang today, an amazing goal, just another signature, trademark Nick Tsaroulla goal in front of that terrace. It's crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, you get so many obstacles and struggles in life, and it's just about keep going. Not going to start crying again, get on. But listen, when I got there, just sort of all took over, the instincts came in, and like I said, I'm just buzzing for everyone for the win.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that was your right foot, wasn't it?
Might have been, yeah. Just that the old right peg leg just sort of came in handy there. But listen, I think it's it just shows I can finish off both feet, cross off both feet, and it's just it'd be hard for defenders to read me.
And obviously, one of the sort of positives of the game was the impact of both wing-backs, yourself and Tom Fellows, running up and down all day long at some electric pace and some great moves forward too.
Yeah, he's a talent, and one for the future and one for right now as well. He's so young, and it's so positive when you look on the other side of the pitch and you see someone like him, almost pushes you to do better. In a weird way, it's that wing-back union, and you got each other's back. So I'm buzzing for him, and it was a great, good to have him on board.
It's also good to have those senior players. So we saw Tony Craig at the back, amazing as always, but Tom Nichols too, 3 assists today for him.
I know, we were just speaking about that in there, so I'm sure he'll give me a cut for that assist with mine. But no, listen, Nico he's a phenomenal player, and we're lucky to have him, and Tony as well. So much experience, and it's a pleasure to play alongside Tone, and I'm happy for everyone.
We were speaking to Kev about sort of how clinical we were today. That was probably the most clinical performance we've had this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think three good goals. I think we could have even scored more, to be honest. I think we had more chances. So it's so positive. If we continue creating, we'll continue scoring.
And we love a Tuesday night here. Obviously, the wins against Bristol Rovers and Fulham, and obviously now tonight. Those home fans really push us on, don't they?
I said it before. I owe those fans so much. They kept me going in a dark sort of spell that I had here, and I owe them everything. I'm so happy that they can celebrate that win.
And it's got to be the loudest player chant I think we've ever had at Crawley. It was going on for at least 5 minutes in that second half. You came off, they did it again, they clapped you off. It was incredible. It's a favourite chant of mine for sure.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's a blessing, from where I was 4 years ago. I appreciate every single one of them and their support. And it does feel a bit surreal, but it's a beautiful feeling. So I thank all of them.
You are a bit of a fan's favourite, aren't you? You hate to say it, but I think you're one of the favourites for sure.
Oh, listen, I just want to give my best for the team and for them, and it hurts me. I feel like we've let them down when we lose, and when we win, it's such a joyful moment that we can all celebrate together. And we have an amazing fan base here, and they're so supportive, and I really felt that this year especially. I appreciate all of them.
Unfortunately, we've got to wait 2.5 weeks now to come back here. We're away at Crewe and Doncaster, some big away games, and we're going to need another 3 points, aren't we?
Absolutely. I mean, I've said there's no easy game in this league, whether you're home or away, whatever the day or time is. Every game's a battle, and we'll be up for it.
Nick, thank you very much and well played. Thank you.